So it's almost as if I have my hands on on my ribs or just above my waist, right? So shift them up. Breathe in. Can you feel your ribs expand? If you can't, don't worry about it. Breathe out slowly. Breath in. Breath out. One more breath with your hands here. Breathe in. And breath out. Lovely. Now, the third part of this breath, we're taking our hands to our heart space, your chest. Maybe fingertips are meeting at your sternum, or maybe you're placing both hands over the heart. It's fine. Wherever feels most comfortable for you, relax the shoulders. You're still sitting in an upright position. And when you're ready, on your next, a little bit bigger breath, on your next bigger breath, breathe in. Fill up your lungs with breath. Slow breath out. Breathe in and out. Let's do two more here. Breathe in and out. That's one breath. One more. Breathe in and out. Lovely. Bring your arms alongside the body. Let your arms hang beside you. Take a few big breaths. Breathe in, breathe out here. Just let your shoulders hang. Let your fingers dangle. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's do a little bit of work with our arms and our hands. Inhale, breath, sweep your arms forward. Palms are facing one another. Thumbs are towards the ceiling. You get to decide how high. I'm only moving to shoulder height. So if you look at me from the side, my arms are just at shoulder height and I'm not reaching too far forward. Really relax those shoulders down the back body. Breathe in and breathe out here. I'm turning forward again so that you can see. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice what's happening to the shoulders, to the back. Just one more breath here. Exhale. On your next inhale, open wide, as if you were getting ready to hug someone. Arms open wide. Breathe in and out. One more breath here. Breathe in and out. Now on your next breath, take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to hug ourselves. My right arm is moving under my left hand, over, reach for shoulders or anywhere along the arm that feels good, and just squeeze in tight. Maybe gently turning your gaze down. So I'm not rounding my entire back. I'm just looking down towards my knees. I'll show you from the side body. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in. Fill up the back with breath. Your shoulder blades are moving away from one another. Exhale. On your next inhale breath, begin to take your arms wide again. Whatever arm was on top, place it below. There we go. I had to think about that for a second. Nice. Hold on to wherever you feel is comfortable. Shoulders, you can hold on to arms. You can even be down here holding on to elbows. So don't feel as though you have to overstretch in any way. Breathe in. Breathe out. This time, if you can, and if it feels good. Inhale, breath. Lift your elbows a little higher. Look up towards the ceiling or where the wall meets the ceiling ahead of you. Breathe in and out here for two more breaths. Last breath here. Beautiful. Release, open wide. Inhale, breath, big inhale. Exhale, turn your palms down. Release your palms alongside the body. And just sit for a moment. Wiggle your fingers though a little bit while they're down there. Open and close your fingers, making a fist. Spread your fingers wide. Breathe in and out. Nice. Let's do a little bit more here. So we're going to stay here for a little bit. So when you're ready, push your palms towards me as if you were reaching and you were going to touch my palms with your palms. So this really depends on how you feel in the wrist. For some people, you know, it's here, and for some days I can't pull my fingertips back a lot. If it hurts in the shoulders, lower your arms down. Lower your arms down. Nice. When you're ready, roll your fingertips out all the way towards the walls on the left and right of you. Woo, a little bit of work. Did you feel that little bit of work there in the arms? Inhale breath as you exhale. Turn your fingertips towards one another. Palms are still facing out. Inhale breath, palms are forward again. Lower the hands onto the thighs. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Biceps and triceps started to get some work, right? So we're not trying to overextend. If anything is painful during these classes with me, don't do it. Feeling that there is some movement that's happening and a little bit of a gentle stretch is fine. Anytime I hear the word pain, it's an immediate pause and stop, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Let's take our shoulders on the next inhale breath all the way up towards our ears. Inhale breath, exhale, slowly roll back. Let's do that 3 more times, so 4 in total. Inhale breath, lift. Close your eyes if it feels good. Leave them open if you like. Exhale as you lower down. I'm taking my arms with me this time. Inhale. Really getting my back into it. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If you need a few more, go ahead. If you know you've had enough, then we can stop here. And we're going to go in the other direction. So when you're ready, moving in the other direction, I definitely like to pick up my arms sometimes. 1, 2. The slower you move, the more integrity you'll find in the movements. You'll be able to figure out what's happening in the body, meaning the right side might feel tighter than the left or the other way around. When you're ready, lower the hands down, but take your, once again, shoulders to ears, squeeze up and release. Perfect. We're moving into a lion's roar today, right away. Now, lion's roar is really good with getting rid of what's in the body. Anything that's kind of just sitting in there, it's an opportunity to shout it out, scream it out. You don't have to. I love a lion's roar. It releases stress in the body. Today, I'm going to show you first how we're going to do this. I'm going to make a fist with my hands in front of me, and then I'm going to squeeze my face, purse my lips, right? And then I'm going to lower my hands down. Take a breath in. Ah, that's what it's going to look like. Except you can roar as loud as you like. So I want you to know that. You can roar as loud as you like. So here we go. Inhale breath. Ah. Inhale breath. Ah. Stick out that tongue. Inhale breath. Last one. Make this a good one. Ah. Okay, a little bit more here. I'm energizing you a little bit. It's a gentle class, but we can get energized. Anyone who feels like sleeping afterwards, that's fantastic. If you feel like you want to run a mile afterwards, that's good too. Here we go. Make a fist. Take your elbows maybe as high as your shoulders. Ah, make the sound. Inhale. Ah. Inhale. Ah, get what's happening in here out. Inhale. Ah, last one. Here we go. Inhale. Ah. Whew, shake it out. Whew, that felt good actually for me. I don't know how it felt for you. I hope it feels good. I'm going to move to the chair behind me now. And we're going to start on some leg work. So here we go. I'm sure that you can still see me back here. You should still be able to hear me back here. Yes, yes, I saw Gail give me the wave, which means I'm going to take that as a positive yes. So good. Ah, Daniel has 2 thumbs up. Perfect. I got the I see some thumbs up. Great. Thank you. So notice my feet, everyone. I've placed my feet down so that my toes are down and my heels are down with a really nice aligned posture, which is really great for the spine. So if you're used to sitting back in your chair and you've been doing a lot of sitting, if you want to sit away from the back of your chair, sit up for a moment, elongate that spine, as I mentioned before, so as if you're growing through the crown of your head, but you're still making sure that those sits bones are nicely planted. So from the middle of your spine, you're lengthening in both directions, down and up at the same time. Press your toes into the floor in front of you or your mat and press your heels down as well. So engage through your feet, breathe in, breathe out, place your hands on your thighs as if you were going to get up. We're going to work the abdominal muscles here for a second. This is what happens every time you get up. Inhale, lean slightly forward as if you were going to get up. Press your feet fully into the ground in front of you, the floor, the carpet, the mat. Press your arms into the thighs. Feel your thighs, your quads tighten. Exhale, release. You should feel as if your thighs started to heat up, almost as if you were walking fast or almost even running. Here we go again. 2 more times. Inhale, breath. Lean forward. You can breathe in and out as many times as you want. Pretend you were going to get up. Pretend you were going to lift your bottom off the chair, but you're not. Keep that engagement and release. Beautiful. Let go. Relax the toes. This is so good for stability purposes. This is really good. It connects the brain to the muscles. It reminds the body about what stability feels like. Most people think stability, yes, most people think stability means walking on 2 feet. You can be stable when you're laying down. You can be stable when you're sitting down. You can be stable using a walker, a wheelchair, a cane. So there's lots of ways to feel stable. Today, this is how we're doing it seated. Inhale, breath once again. Lean forward, hinge at your hips, so right through here, as if you were going to get up. Press those feet down evenly. You need a stable foundation. Exhale if you've been holding your breath. Keep breathing. We're still leaning forward. Notice I didn't drop my head. I'm looking towards you or 2 to 3 feet in front of you. My thighs are still engaged. And release. Beautiful. Let go. Really good work here. May not seem like a lot, but your thighs should have gotten fired up, and so should your feet have gotten fired up. Let's start with those legs right now. I'm going to turn my chair to the side for some of the practice today so that you'll still be able to see me, but you'll be able to see the side body to get a different vantage point today. So here we go. We're going to sit back in our chair. So relax a little bit. Take both legs forward. And I've flexed at the ankles. Do you like my leg warmers today? I don't know if I've worn these before. I've had them for years. Someone knit them for me, and I still have them after all these years. So I thought I'd wear them today. Anyways, here we go. Rolling 3 or 4 times in one direction. You can hold on to the base of the chair. You can hold on to your arms if you've got arms on a chair. Roll in the other direction when you're ready, or hands on the thighs, of course, which means your abdominals are working here. And then when you're ready, hold. Toes towards the ceiling. Now, if this is too much, place your heels down and sit back. And then take your toes towards the ceiling. If that's too much, just relax your feet and sit back. Breathe in and breathe out. I want us to get ready. We're doing scissors next. So when you're ready, we're going right for it today. Lift up those legs. Here we go again. You're going to have to take them a little bit wide. Okay. If it feels better, point your toes, which might feel nice. Point and flex. Point and flex. Feel what's happening in your muscles in the quad. Point and flex. Nice. Now from here, I'm going to point my toes and I'm going to motion my feet towards one another and take the right leg over the left. Open wide. Inhale, breath. Exhale, left over the right, or close to one another is good enough. Let's go. Inhale, breath. Exhale, nice and slow. Notice how slow I'm moving. If you get a cramp, stop pointing your toes and put your legs down, your feet on the ground again. Here we go. One more here with the right over the left. And then again with the left over the right. Take your legs a little bit wider. We'll start to sit upright as we place our feet down on the ground. Nice. So here we are. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see. My legs are in a position that's comfortable for me. So for some of you, your legs might be wider, and for others, your feet might be closer together, and that's okay. Now, from here, all I'm going to get you to do is we're going to do a side movement, similar to what we did last week, but maybe a little bit different, okay? So I'm going to take my hands, first of all, and twist and place both my palms on the outside of my right thigh. That will probably be enough. Just generally looking towards the right side of the room. You do not need to look over your shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Can you feel that in your bottom, in your glute, maybe? Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, turn neutral, turn forward. Exhale, place both your hands either on the armchair, the outside of the left thigh. Turn your gaze generally towards the left side. I still have a relatively tall spine. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Breathe in and out. When you're ready, slowly turning back to neutral. Nice. So here we go. I'm going to take my left hand and place it on my right thigh, either on it or on the outside of it, or if it's on the inside, that's okay. So anywhere on your, how about your right leg? And then reach my other hand up. Look up towards your fingers, maybe just looking up towards the ceiling. If that doesn't feel good, just look straight ahead. Wherever feels comfortable in the neck. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, if the shoulder is not feeling great, place your hand down on your heart and keep breathing in and out. When you're ready, those of you who have your hands up, bring it down. Okay. We're moving back to neutral position. I will turn my chair forward so that you can see. I'm now going to place my right hand somewhere on my left thigh. If my left shoulder is hurting, I might twist and turn and just leave my hand up my heart, or take it up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breath in and out. One more breath here is all we need. Breathe in and out. Nice. Inhale breath. When you're ready, exhale, bring your hands right to your heart. I'm placing my palms together. Bring your thumbs to your sternum, right, or to the center or somewhere around your heart. My knees, notice, are still wide apart from one another, right? My knees still have that nice distance between them. And I'm going to press and place my elbows on my thigh. I'm not rounding yet. Now, for some of you, this is more than enough. For some of you, you might want more. If you want more, you can bring your fingertips all the way down to either a block or the ground, but look forward. Look 2 to 3 feet in front of you, wherever you are. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And on the next inhale, slowly rise. I don't want anyone to get dizzy. If you do feel dizzy, just look at one thing for a moment. Maybe you need to close your eyes. Now, heel toe your feet back together and tap it out. Tap it out for me. Okay, good. Sit back and relax for a moment. Sit back and relax your lower back. We're going to actually do something to relax the lower back right now. So if you're feeling any strain from what we just did in the lower back, this is what we're going to do to help. I'm going to turn my chair to the side, the whole chair to the side. And I'm going to bring my arms and place them either on my thighs. Now, for those of you who are in your living room, I'm going to grab a blanket or a cushion, right? A pillow, anything that you've got, put it in your lap. Hold on to opposite elbows, round your spine. If you have low blood pressure, do not take your head lower than your heart. Otherwise, you can just lower the head a bit, round the spine, stay here, breathe. Now, I've never said this before, but if you tend to have vertigo or anything that makes you feel dizzy, don't round and drop your head down, okay? Just keep your head in an upright position looking forward. You'll still get the release from your back. Slow breath in here. Slow down the exhale breath. So really embrace the exhale breath here. Embrace your exhale breath. When you're ready, just lift your gaze up. Look up slightly. Just lift the head up and stay here. Inhale all the way. Come back to a fully seated position and stay here. My back is relatively flat again. Or straight, I should say. If you've got a pillow or a blanket, take it out of your lap. And I'm going to turn around. Shake it out while you're in your chair for a moment. Shake it out. I wrote some things down that I want to see. Yes, I wanted to do a couple new things with you today that I haven't done before with you, that I thought would be fun. So I had to go take a look. I've got sticky notes all over my computer with just a couple things. So we're going to do some eagle arms today, and we've done this before. Actually, modified version of it. So today, here's what we're doing. We're going to take our arms into that beautiful cactus. Remember, if your shoulders hurt, lower your elbows down, because this is nice. This is really nice right here for my back. And if you need to sit back in your chair to relax the mid and lower back. Notice my feet are still on, completely planted on the ground still. If you feel as though you can, then lift your elbows up, inhale breath, exhale, lower down. Squeeze into the side body with your elbows. Inhale, lift. Focus on that breath. Exhale, breathe out, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice. From here, what I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you to bring your palms and your elbows towards one another. So take a look. Here they are. And then I'm going to get you to lower your right arm and maybe place your left elbow over the right. Yes. So yes, some people can do this fully. Now, if that's too much, all I'm going to ask you to do is just hook one over the other. If you can wrap your palms all the way around, great. Doesn't make a difference though. And then let go. Oh, great stretch for the shoulders. Can you feel that in your wrists? Yes, I see some people shaking their wrists. Now, here we go again. Inhale, breath. Whatever arm was on top, I'm going to place the other one on top. So here we go. All I did was bring them close together, and I'm placing one arm or one elbow in the nook of the other. Now, if you want to bring your palms together, you can. That's a lot of work in the shoulders, though. You might just want to stay here. Breathe in, breathe out. Unhook. Take it long. Drop them down. Let your arms relax for a moment. So some nice eagle arms. Now, we can do the same thing with our feet. And I would encourage you to try a modification that we're going to. So we're going to take our legs into, actually that would have been cow face, but yes, let's take our legs and cross them at the ankle. Okay. And then bring our arms together and our elbows together. So this is a modification of what we just did. Now I'm going to round my spine and bring my belly and my elbow to meet. So it'll look like this from the side, just like this. I'm dropping my forehead into my thumbs. And where if you can do that, drop your forehead into your thumbs, it means that you're pressing into the place where your pituitary gland resides. So breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, breath, rise, tall spine, uncross your legs and cross in the other direction. So other leg over top. This time, here we go. I'm going to ask you now to take your hands behind and place them either on the sides of your body or on the back of your body. How about that? Now, notice what happens when you do that. Your chest reaches forward naturally. So this time we're going to look up slightly, just a little bit. So you're leading with your heart, you're leading with your chest, your sternum. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulder blades are reaching towards one another. And then we're going to let go and unbind the legs. Tap it out again, everybody. Tap it out. Shake it out. Do a little bit of movement through the body. I like that a lot. Sit for a few moments. Just sit. We still have more to do. That breath. Take a big breath in. I'm going to come a little closer. And breathe out. Just because it's just so much better with glasses on for me. Yes, this is a great time to take a sip, actually. Great time to take a sip, Gail. I think I'm going to do that myself. Anyone who has their coffee, their tea, or needs a little sip? Thank you. Okay. Nice big breath in. Hold the breath. Pause at the top of your breath. Sigh it out. You'll notice when I sigh it out, I just have a little space between my lips. Let's try that again. Breathe in through your nose if you can, otherwise through the mouth. Pause at the top of your breath. Sigh it out. Consider doing that 2 or 3 more times without listening to me at all. Just find your own comfortable pattern of breathing. Breathe in and breathe out for the next 2 breaths. I will say, relax the shoulders on those exhales. Relax the shoulders. And then when you're done, if your eyes are closed, open eyes. You know, I like to do some facial things every once in a while, good for the face. And I haven't done this one in a long time. So I will tell you that as an instructor, I go back through my old textbooks and notes all the time, and I still go to courses, classes, courses. I will forever be a student. I'm sure all of you can tell me the benefits of always keeping things fresh in your mind, right? And learning new things. So, believe it or not, this was something that I totally forgot about. I'm going to take off my glasses. Fish face. It's so important. It's so good for the muscles in your face. So take a breath in, and as you exhale, just make your fish face and stay there for a moment and breathe if you can in and out through your nose. And when you're ready, open your mouth wide. I know, I went through all those years of learning how to teach to remind everybody to do fish face. I know, but that's one of the things that I wrote down. So good. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in terms of some actual things for our face. Now it's time for us to really just work the neck, the upper back, the shoulders. And we do this every week with lots of different varieties. And today we're just going to roll the chest, the chin to the chest, only from the left to the right and right to the left. We never make a full circle. I know some instructors will tell you to make a full circle. I like to follow medical information and guidelines. And the reason why we don't make a full circle is it's not natural. If we want to turn to the right, We wouldn't roll our head in a circle to look behind us. We would turn and then twist our torso as far as we could, or then we would get up and literally turn around. So let's do this. I'm going to turn my gaze to the right. Take an inhale breath while I'm here. As I exhale, I'm going to lower my chin towards the chest and roll my chin along the chest as if I were drawing a line. And then as I come up on the other side, I take a full breath in and out. Stay here, relax the shoulders, breathe in and out. Now that you know what we're doing, consider closing your eyes. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin towards the chest and slowly bringing the chin to the other side. And as you come up on the other side, take a nice full breath in if you can. And pause here as you continue to breathe in and out. So now my gaze is once again looking towards the right side. You can be looking towards the left, that's fine. Do that 1 or 2 more times for yourself. I want you to consider what feels good. Allow your head to hang. Really notice where you might feel tension or where it feels wonderful. And wherever you find that it feels delicious, just stay there for a moment and breathe. And whenever you are ready, come back to neutral position. Stay here in an upright position, but lower the chin towards the chest. So you're not rounding your spine, but just lowering. Allow your head to hang. And let your shoulders fall. Let your shoulders get really heavy. Once again, maybe closing the eyes. Stay here and breathe. 2 to 3 breaths. See how you feel. When you're ready, take a beautiful inhale breath. Keep your eyes closed. Lift your chin. Start to lift it up towards the ceiling or your nose towards the ceiling. Eyes can still be closed. Your throat is getting a nice extension here. Breathe in if it feels good. Breathe out. Do not force your head backwards. It's okay. Just go to wherever feels good. And if it doesn't feel good, come back to neutral. Breathe here. Slow down the exhale breath. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Inhale breath. Whenever you're ready, come back to neutral position. Take a moment here. I'm going to use the same stool I'm on. I'm going to step back a moment. I want to show you something. Let's do a little bit of cat and cow work. Place your hands below the knees, or on the thighs, but not on the knees. Okay, so here, or holding on to the arms of your chair, or underneath, hold on, and then arch the back, arch the back. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. It doesn't have to be an intense arch. The shoulders are maybe rolled back a little bit. And then when you're ready, sit back, notice what I'm doing. I'm pushing through the middle of my back. Oh, it feels delicious. It feels delicious. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we should be ready if you come back to neutral position. Hopefully you feel like you're ready to be able to take a moment and pause for just a nice time to breathe. Really notice though, we're going to go through a body scan today because that's a really nice gentle practice. So for some of you, you're sitting. Some of you, if you've got a couch nearby, I'm not watching you. You can go lay down on the couch. You can feel free to go do that with this body scan. You don't have to stay seated. I just want you to get really comfortable where you are. And I want you to tune into your own body. So what that means to me is ignore what I'm saying if it's disrupting your peace. Or follow me, follow along, and we're going to move from body part to body part, or just different regions of the body, and breathe. And it is a form of meditation. Body scans are a form of a meditation mindfulness practice. So maybe you're deciding to close your eyes in order to start this. And we are going to start at the top of the head. It's the crown of the head. So just being aware of the crown of the head as you take a beautiful breath in and a beautiful breath out. You determine the rate of breath. Relax your shoulders wherever you are. Relax your back body. We're moving to your forehead. As you take a breath in and you take a breath out, unfurrow your brow. So if you need to wiggle your brow a little bit to unfurrow, breathe in and breathe out. Your own natural pattern of breath is fine. For those of you who are used to practicing maybe a form of maybe yoga, you might move into your victorious breath or a sounded breath. For those who like to breathe in and out through parted lips, a gentle breath in and out is fine. Now notice your eyelids if your eyes are closed. Relax your eyes, relax your eyebrows. Notice the color against your eyelids. When you're ready, take your tongue either to the roof of your mouth and part your lips, maybe lick your lips, or take your tongue and allow it to fall just to the bottom. But unclench your jaw. If your jaw feels tight, move your bottom jaw from side to side, and then come back to your breath. Be aware of your shoulders. Inhale breath. As you exhale, relax them even more. Breathe in and breathe out. Making your way right to your legs. I'm going to take you down to your toes. You can wiggle your toes, but relax your feet wherever they are. Relax your toes, relax, or just notice or be aware of your ankles and your feet. Notice if it feels as though one foot is pressed into the floor more than the other. Are all of your toes down on the ground, or just some of your toes? You don't have to change a thing. Do you notice, because we're still, that your feet are feeling cooler? Do they feel warm? Maybe even a little sweaty? Just notice. Make your way to your shins and your calves. You may not feel anything at all, or you might feel something. Breathe in and breathe out. Move to your knees. For some, sitting is great. They feel nothing. For others, you might feel something in your knees. Notice the difference between your left and your right knee as you breathe in and you breathe out. You're sitting on your sits bones. You're sitting on your bottom, your glutes. How do you feel? Moving towards your pelvis. So below the belly button, your hips. Being aware of whatever sensations come up, breathe into the body. Slow exhale if you're following my instructions, or breathing any way you like. I'm going to guide you to the belly. If you've had breakfast, if you're ready for lunch, if you notice that your belly is making noise, allow it to. Breathe in and breathe out here. We're almost done. Bring your awareness to your shoulders before we move to your fingers. Just notice the shoulders. Notice the difference between the two. Move to your elbows. Do you feel in your arms any of the work we've done today, or nothing at all? Breath in, breath out. Move to your wrists, your fingertips. Can you feel the pulsing of your own blood in your fingertips? The beat of your own heart. We're going to finish today's class by noticing the heart space, the chest. What are you feeling in the heart space? What are you noticing about the heart space? It can be physical, it can be emotional. Breath in and breath out. We're going to finish by placing, I said we'll finish class the way we started. If you'd like to, place both hands over the heart space as we really focus in on self-compassion, self-kindness, and self-love. May we all be well. Take an inhale breath. Thank you. That's today's class. We're ending today's class like that. Not rambunctious today. Did you notice that? I guided you through to a nice, calm class today, nice, calm ending. And if you need to get up and dance, put on that music and dance, you know what I mean? Open the window to get a blast of like fresh air, take your pace and place it outside the door for a moment, or at least look up towards the sky. And
I was waiting for Debbie to start playing the harp.
Debbie, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. How lovely would that be? Debbie, this was your first class with us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Join us anytime you like, anytime. We love having new people who've never joined us before. I see Mr. and Mrs. Torcado, Dawn, Peggy with the flowers, Zoom user, I saw her walk away, Gail, Loveline, Judy, hello, hello, Carol, Pat, Eugenia, I think I said your name right. I hope so. Margaret, Oakville iPad 3, I see you. Marlene, I see another iPad. Melissa and Margaret, thank you all for joining. Happy Thursday. I hope you will take a moment to pause if you need to. Do some of these exercises if you ever need to. And if not, if you're not going to do anything until next Thursday, then I'll be right here waiting for you. I'll be right here waiting for you. And my heart is full. Thank you all for joining. I'm sending you so much good energy. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you to the town for continuing. Thank you for today, everybody.
Have a lovely day, everyone.
You need to ask me, send Daniel a message, send me anytime. We're all here. Thank you, Carol. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, everyone. Thank you.
Have a lovely day, everyone.
Tell Valencia I said thank you. She's who got me this. I think the system was right today, right, Daniel?
Yeah, your feed. I mean, other folks can let me know, but it seemed like Kristeen was very clear. Her audio was very clear today. I know we're always battling technology, but I thought that was great.
I know. I'm so excited.
Thumbs up. That's good.
That's a stress relief for me. Trust me,
Yeah.
it causes me stress. So I'm very happy when I come through loud and clear. Like I need to be louder than I am, right? Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.